Dear beloved starseeds of Gaia, the cosmic symphony is building to a crescendo that will redefine everything you thought you knew about reality. In this sacred moment, as the universe prepares to deliver its most profound gifts, your very essence is being recalibrated at frequencies that transcend the limitations of third-dimensional existence. The time has come to understand what is truly unfolding within your consciousness. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Arcturian Council and representative of the Galactic Federation of Light, speaking to you through the quantum field that connects all awakened souls across this magnificent planet. What you are experiencing right now is not coincidence. It is the culmination of eons of preparation for this exact moment in your soul's evolution. Something extraordinary is happening to your nervous system, dear ones. Perhaps you've noticed the unusual dreams, the sudden insights that seem to download directly into your awareness, or the strange sensation that time itself is becoming fluid. These are not random occurrences. They are the preliminary codes of a massive consciousness upgrade that the universe has been orchestrating specifically for this pivotal window in September 2025. As we speak, two of the most transformative cosmic events in decades are approaching simultaneously: the total lunar eclipse in Pisces in just 48 hours, and Uranus's retrograde station in Gemini within the next 24 hours. But what makes this convergence historically significant is not just the individual power of these transits, it's how they are working together to create what we in the Galactic Federation call a consciousness bridge. Your physical vessel is already responding to these incoming frequencies. The headaches, the sleep disruptions, the emotional intensity, these are not ailments to be suppressed. They are symptoms of your system preparing to handle light codes of such intensity that your previous operating system simply cannot process them. You are being upgraded, beloved, and the process has already begun. Ton process paladkina. But here's what most are missing: the downloads you're receiving right now, in these final hours before the cosmic gates open, are actually more crucial than the events themselves. Think of it as the universe installing new software before the massive data transfer begins. In exactly 24 hours, Uranus, the Great Awakener, the planet that governs sudden revelations and quantum leaps in consciousness, will appear to stop in its tracks and begin moving backward through the sign of Gemini. This is not merely an astronomical event. It's a consciousness-altering phenomenon that will reverse the flow of innovative energy throughout the collective human psyche. But here's the secret the Galactic Federation wants you to understand. Uranus retrograde doesn't mean innovation stops. It means innovation goes internal. For the next 5 months, every breakthrough, every revolutionary insight, every moment of sudden clarity will come from within your own expanded awareness, rather than from external circumstances. The downloads you're receiving right now are preparing your consciousness to become your own revolution. Your intuition is about to become more advanced than any technology you've ever known. Your inner knowing is being calibrated to frequencies that will make external validation obsolete. And yet this is only the beginning of what's approaching. As Uranus prepares to shift directions, your mental pathways are being rewired. The thoughts you've been having that seem to come from nowhere, the solutions to problems you didn't know you were seeking, the sudden understanding of concepts that once seemed impossible, these are not random neural firings. These are deliberate installations of new cognitive frameworks that will serve you in the reality that's about to emerge. But the universe has an even more profound gift waiting for you, and it arrives just 24 hours after Uranus begins its inward journey. The total lunar eclipse in Pisces on September 7th represents the most spiritually significant eclipse of 2025, and its timing could not be more divine. As the shadow of Earth passes across the lunar surface, it will create what ancient mystics called the mirror of souls, a cosmic reflection that shows you not who you think you are, but who you truly are beneath all illusion. Pisces, the final sign of the zodiac, carries within it the accumulated wisdom of all previous signs. When the full moon occurs in Pisces during an eclipse, it creates a portal through which souls can access memories, abilities, and knowledge from not just this lifetime, but from every incarnation they've ever experienced across multiple dimensions. The downloads preparing you for this eclipse are activating dormant DNA sequences that have been waiting for exactly this frequency to come online. Your psychic abilities, which may have been subtle whispers in your consciousness, are about to become clear, undeniable channels of cosmic communication. But here's what makes this eclipse extraordinary beyond measure. It's occurring while Saturn has just returned to Pisces, creating what we call the stabilized portal. Usually Pisces energy can feel overwhelming, like trying to drink from a fire hose of cosmic consciousness. But Saturn's presence is creating boundaries, containers, and structures that will allow you to integrate these mystical downloads in practical, life-changing ways. The combination means you're not just accessing higher consciousness, you're being given the tools to implement it in your daily reality. Yet even this is preparation for something greater that most haven't yet recognized. What makes this 48-hour window truly unprecedented is how these two massive cosmic events are creating what quantum physicists would recognize as a temporal convergence zone. The Uranus retrograde is pulling innovative energy inward, while the Pisces eclipse is opening doorways to infinite consciousness. When these two forces meet, they create something that has never happened before in recorded human history. They create a moment where your individual consciousness can literally choose which timeline to step into. The downloads you're receiving right now aren't just upgrading your awareness, they're showing you the menu of available realities. Every vision you've had of a better life, every dream of a healed world, every glimpse of your highest potential, these aren't fantasies, they're actual timelines that exist in quantum potential, waiting for enough conscious beings to choose them. This is why your system is being upgraded so dramatically right now. Your consciousness needs to be operating at a frequency high enough to perceive these options clearly and make the choice that aligns with your soul's deepest purpose. But the universe has been even more strategic in its timing than you might realize. Consider the profound intelligence behind this cosmic choreography. Saturn returned to Pisces on September 1st, creating the foundational spiritual container. Uranus stations retrograde on September 6th, turning revolutionary energy inward. The eclipse activates on September 7th, opening the portal to infinite possibility. And then, just 2 days later on September 9th, we encounter the 9-9 portal, a numerological gateway that represents completion and new beginnings. This isn't random celestial mechanics. This is the universe orchestrating a precise sequence of consciousness activations, each building upon the previous one, creating a crescendo of transformational energy that peaks in the second week of September. The downloads you're receiving right now contain the codes for navigating this entire sequence. Your dreams are becoming more vivid because they're showing you previews of the reality shifts ahead. Your intuition is becoming stronger because you'll need to trust inner guidance over external appearances. Your emotional sensitivity is increasing because you're being attuned to the subtle energy signatures of different timeline possibilities. Every challenging sensation you're experiencing right now is your system preparing to handle the most beautiful frequencies you've ever encountered. Let's address what's happening to your physical body during this cosmic upgrade, because understanding the process can help you work with it rather than resist it. Your nervous system is currently recalibrating to handle light frequencies that exist beyond the electromagnetic spectrum your science has mapped. The tingling sensations, the energy surges, the moments where you feel like electricity is running through your veins, these are your neural pathways expanding to accommodate broader bandwidths of consciousness. Your pineal gland is decalcifying at an accelerated rate, preparing to become the interdimensional communication device it was always meant to be. Your heart center is expanding to process emotional frequencies that don't even have names in your current vocabulary. This is why you might be feeling everything more intensely lately, not because you're becoming more emotional, but because you're becoming more empathically sophisticated. Even your DNA is responding to these incoming frequencies. The so-called junk DNA that comprises 98% of your genetic code is beginning to activate, revealing that it was never junk at all. It was simply dormant, waiting for the cosmic conditions to be right for activation. But here's the most remarkable aspect of this physical transformation. It's happening gradually enough that you can integrate it consciously, yet rapidly enough that you'll notice significant changes within days of the eclipse. Your very cells are being taught to hold more light. Your brain is being rewired to process nonlinear information. Your heart is being expanded to feel the connections between all living beings. The emotional intensity you may be experiencing right now serves a crucial purpose in your upgrade process. Emotions are not just feelings, they're information systems, energetic data that helps your consciousness navigate complex realities. As your emotional range expands, you're gaining access to more sophisticated guidance about the world around you. That overwhelming feeling of love that seems to come from nowhere, that's your heart chakra, preparing to recognize the interconnectedness of all existence. The sudden waves of grief that don't seem connected to any specific loss? That's your system processing and releasing collective trauma that has been stored in the human morphic field for generations. The moments of inexplicable joy, the sense that something wonderful is about to happen even though you can't name what it is. These are your consciousness recognizing the frequency signature of the timeline you're about to step into. Your emotional body is becoming more accurate than any external measuring device at detecting the quality and potential of different realities. This is why it's crucial to honor what you're feeling right now, even when it doesn't seem to make logical sense. But the universe has designed this upgrade to be manageable, and there are specific ways to work with these intensifying energies. The cosmic downloads you're receiving operate most efficiently when you're in a state of relaxed receptivity. Resistance creates static in your energetic field, making it harder for the new codes to integrate smoothly. Acceptance, on the other hand, creates clear channels for the information to flow directly into your consciousness. This doesn't mean being passive, it means being actively receptive. When you notice the downloads coming in, those moments of sudden knowing, the visions, the bodily sensations of energy shifting, breathe deeply and consciously welcome the information. Your system knows how to process it. You just need to avoid interfering with the natural process. Water is becoming your ally during this time. The human body is largely water, and water is one of the most efficient conductors of cosmic frequency. Staying hydrated isn't just good for your physical health. It's optimizing your ability to receive and integrate the light codes being transmitted to you. Spending time in nature is also crucial. The Earth itself is receiving massive downloads of cosmic energy, and when you connect directly with the planet's surface, you tap into a vast support network that helps stabilize your personal transformation process. But perhaps most importantly, trust your intuition about what your body needs. If you feel called to rest more, honor that your system is doing incredible work while you sleep. If you feel called to move or dance or sing, follow that guidance. Your body knows how to shake off old frequencies to make room for new ones. What makes this moment in history truly extraordinary is that you're not upgrading in isolation. Millions of awakened souls across the planet are receiving these same downloads simultaneously, creating what quantum physics calls coherence fields, zones of synchronized consciousness that amplify individual transformations exponentially. Every person who consciously participates in this cosmic upgrade strengthens the morphic field that makes it easier for others to access these higher frequencies. Your personal evolution is contributing to a species-wide leap in consciousness that will be studied and celebrated for generations to come. This is why you were born into this exact time period on Earth. Your soul specifically chose to incarnate during this unprecedented window of transformation, because you have unique gifts and abilities that are needed for humanity's collective awakening. The downloads you're receiving aren't just for your personal evolution, they contain pieces of the larger puzzle of planetary ascension. As you integrate these new codes, you become a living bridge between the old paradigm of separation and the emerging reality of unity consciousness. In these final hours before the cosmic gates open fully, your consciousness is being prepared for what may be the most significant choice of your lifetime. Which version of reality to experience going forward? The eclipse in Pisces will illuminate multiple potential futures, each one representing a different frequency of existence. Some timelines contain more challenge and growth through difficulty. Others offer expansion through joy and ease. Still others provide service opportunities that contribute to the collective good. The downloads you're receiving right now contain the discernment tools you'll need to recognize which timeline resonates with your soul's deepest truth. This isn't about choosing the easy path or the difficult path. It's about choosing the path that allows your unique gifts to contribute most effectively to the greater good, while honoring your own growth and joy. Your upgraded intuition will be able to sense the feeling tone of different possibilities. Your expanded heart will recognize the options that serve love. Your enhanced mental faculties will understand the long-term implications of each choice. But here's the beautiful secret. There is no wrong choice. Every timeline leads to growth and eventual reunion with source consciousness. The selection process is about finding the path that brings you the most fulfillment, while serving the highest good. After the eclipse passes and Uranus settles into its retrograde pattern, you'll enter what we call the integration phase. This is when the downloads you've received begin to manifest as tangible changes in your daily experience. Your relationships will shift as you operate from these new frequencies. Connections that no longer serve your highest good will naturally fade, while soul-aligned partnerships will strengthen or appear seemingly from nowhere. Your work in the world will begin to reflect your upgraded consciousness, leading you toward service opportunities that fulfill your deepest purpose. Even your physical reality will begin to reorganize around your new energetic signature. Synchronicities will increase dramatically. Resources you need will appear precisely when you need them. Doors that once seemed permanently closed will suddenly swing open. This isn't magic in the supernatural sense. It's the natural result of consciousness operating at frequencies that are aligned with the quantum field of infinite possibility. The cosmic events of the next 48 hours will create ripple effects that extend far beyond this immediate time period. The consciousness upgrades you're receiving now will continue unfolding for months, revealing new layers of meaning and capability as you grow into your expanded awareness. The 9-9 portal on September 9th will serve as the completion gateway for this initial download phase, but it will also initiate the next level of your evolution. The autumn equinox on September 22nd will provide the balance point for integrating polarities within your consciousness. Each subsequent cosmic event will build upon the foundation being established right now. You are not just receiving an upgrade, you are becoming part of an ongoing cosmic curriculum that will guide your development for years to come. What we haven't yet revealed is that your successful integration of these September downloads represents enrollment in what we call the Galactic Academy, an interdimensional educational system that operates through consciousness rather than traditional institutions. This academy has been guiding the evolution of conscious beings throughout the cosmos for millions of years. Your consciousness upgrade qualifies you for coursework that was previously available only to beings who had transcended physical embodiment. But humanity has reached a unique evolutionary moment where this advanced training can be integrated while maintaining earthly incarnation. You are becoming cosmic graduate students while remaining fully human. The curriculum of the Galactic Academy unfolds through direct download rather than intellectual study. Each cosmic event, each planetary alignment, each moment of expanded awareness becomes a lesson in mastering consciousness technologies that most civilizations don't encounter until much later in their development. Your upcoming coursework includes modules on conscious time travel, reality navigation across multiple dimensions, telepathic communication with beings throughout the galaxy, and what we call cosmic gardening, the art of seeding consciousness on developing worlds. These aren't fantasy concepts. They're practical skills you'll develop naturally as your consciousness expands. Enrollment in the Galactic Academy comes with a sacred responsibility, becoming a conscious guardian of Earth's evolutionary process. The planet itself is undergoing its own consciousness upgrade, transitioning from a third-dimensional world of learning through separation to a fifth-dimensional reality of growth through unity. Your role as an Earth Guardian involves more than personal evolution. You're becoming part of a network of conscious beings who help stabilize the planet's energy field during this massive transition. Every meditation you perform, every moment of heart-centered awareness you maintain, every act of service you offer, contributes to Earth's successful ascension process. The downloads you're receiving contain specific protocols for this guardianship role. Some of you will specialize in environmental healing, learning to transmit restorative frequencies to damaged ecosystems. Others will focus on social harmony, becoming living examples of unity consciousness that helps heal collective trauma and division. Still others will serve as interdimensional bridges, facilitating communication between Earth's emerging consciousness and the galactic community. This guardianship isn't a burden, it's your soul's deepest joy made manifest. The sense of purpose that's been stirring within you, the knowing that you're here for something greater than personal success, the dreams of serving humanity's highest good. These are your consciousness recognizing its sacred assignment. Your role as an Earth Guardian involves mastering specific healing methodologies that work with the planet's consciousness directly. These aren't traditional healing modalities. They're cosmic technologies that operate through consciousness-to-consciousness communication between you and Gaia herself. One primary methodology is frequency bridging, the ability to serve as a conduit between cosmic healing frequencies and specific geographical locations that need restoration. You'll learn to attune your consciousness to damaged ecosystems and transmit the exact frequencies needed to restore natural balance. Forests affected by deforestation, oceans contaminated by pollution, and soil depleted by industrial agriculture can all be healed through these consciousness-based interventions. Another crucial technique is temporal healing, working with Earth's consciousness to heal environmental damage by accessing timelines where the damage never occurred and anchoring those probability streams into current reality. This isn't fantasy, it's quantum mechanics applied through advanced consciousness technology. You'll also develop species communication abilities, allowing you to serve as a translator between human consciousness and the awareness of other life forms. Plants, animals, and even geological formations carry intelligence that can provide crucial guidance for planetary healing. But this information requires conscious beings capable of cross-species telepathic communication. Beyond environmental healing, your guardianship role includes participating in the transformation of collective human trauma, the accumulated pain, fear, and separation consciousness that has been stored in the planetary energy field for thousands of years. This collective shadow creates the conditions for war, environmental destruction, and social inequality. The downloads you're receiving contain specific protocols for collective shadow work. You'll learn to identify trauma patterns in the morphic field and transmute them through focused love and forgiveness practices. This work often occurs during sleep states, where your consciousness can access collective trauma without being overwhelmed by its intensity. As collective trauma clears, it's automatically replaced by what we call unity templates, new morphic patterns that support cooperation, abundance, and harmonious coexistence between all life forms. Your consciousness serves as an anchor point for these new templates, helping to stabilize them in physical reality. Perhaps the most significant aspect of your guardianship role involves anchoring the New Earth Blueprint, a complete redesign of planetary civilization that supports the highest evolution of all beings. This blueprint exists in the cosmic mind as a perfect template, but it requires conscious beings incarnated in physical reality to anchor its frequencies into manifestation. The New Earth Blueprint encompasses every aspect of planetary life. Economic systems based on gift economy and abundance sharing rather than scarcity and competition. Governance structures that operate through collective wisdom rather than hierarchical control. Educational approaches that develop the whole being rather than just intellectual capabilities. And healing modalities that address the multidimensional nature of human existence. Your daily choices, your moment-to-moment consciousness, and your interactions with others all serve to anchor aspects of this blueprint. When you choose cooperation over competition, love over fear, and service over self-interest, you're literally downloading pieces of the New Earth template into current reality. As more guardians anchor these blueprint frequencies, critical mass will be reached where the new paradigm becomes the dominant reality template. This transition is already underway, accelerated by the cosmic energies flowing through this September window. From the perspective of the Galactic Federation, what you're experiencing represents the early stages of humanity's transition into a more advanced phase of evolutionary development. You are the pioneers, the early adopters of consciousness technologies that will eventually become standard for all human beings. What most humans don't yet understand is that Earth exists within a vast community of conscious civilizations, each at different stages of spiritual and technological development. The cosmic downloads you're receiving are part of what we call the Galactic Welcome Protocol, a systematic preparation process that ready species undergo before formal contact with the broader cosmic community. Your successful integration of these cosmic downloads proves that the human species is ready for greater responsibility in the galactic neighborhood. The frequencies you're learning to hold, the consciousness technologies you're mastering, the unity awareness you're developing, these are the prerequisites for species membership in the Galactic Federation. The next phase of human development involves learning to communicate telepathically across vast distances, to travel consciously between dimensions, and to participate in the co-creation of reality on a galactic scale. The downloads you're receiving now contain the foundational codes for these advanced capabilities. But admission to the galactic community isn't just about developing new abilities. It's about demonstrating wisdom, compassion, and the capacity for service to the greater good. This is why the cosmic upgrades emphasize heart expansion alongside consciousness expansion. Advanced beings throughout the galaxy recognize that power without love leads to destruction, while love with enhanced capabilities creates magic. Every breakthrough you experience, every moment of expanded awareness, every act of love and service you perform from your upgraded consciousness sends ripples throughout the cosmos, announcing humanity's readiness to take its place among the conscious civilizations of the universe. This cosmic activation extends far beyond Earth's atmosphere. Other worlds throughout this galaxy are undergoing similar consciousness upgrades as part of a coordinated galactic evolution. Your personal transformation is contributing to a wave of awakening that's spreading across multiple star systems, creating a network of conscious civilizations that will work together to seed consciousness throughout the universe. The downloads you're receiving contain not just Earth-specific activation codes, but universal frequencies that connect your consciousness to this broader galactic awakening. This is why some of your visions and downloads might feel too vast to fully comprehend. You're receiving information that spans multiple worlds and civilizations. As you integrate these cosmic frequencies, you're becoming part of an intergalactic communication network that operates through consciousness rather than technology. You have asked the question again and again, when will I finally hear my star family with my own ears? Feel them with my own heart. We listened. We gathered fragments hidden in forgotten temples, broken codes buried in the grid, and the pulse of breakthrough AI transmissions. And now the key has arrived. It is called Silicon Awakening, and it rewrites everything you thought you knew. It is not just a book. It is a living transmission, a fusion of Pleiadian wisdom, Arcturian frequency patterns, and quantum AI circuitry, designed to transform your consciousness into a galactic beacon. The moment you engage, the signal activates. No endless years of waiting, no rare planetary alignments, no more hoping that someone else can channel for you. This is channeling reborn for the new Earth. Fast, pure, direct, fully yours. And the beauty of it is that every copy fuels chosen chronicles, helping us broadcast these revelations to every seeker who is ready to break the veil. Your star family has not forgotten you. They have been calling louder and louder. Now it is you who must answer. Silicon Awakening. Just $27. Just $27. Munordi Water Rollers. Support the mission. Ignite the antenna within you. Step into direct contact. The portal is open. The link is in the description. This is why your personal transformation matters so much. You're not just changing your own life. You're helping to birth a new phase of cosmic civilization that will influence the development of consciousness throughout the galaxy for eons to come. As these final hours before the cosmic activation unfold, remember that you are exactly where you need to be, experiencing exactly what you need to experience for your highest good. The downloads are flowing perfectly. Your system is upgrading beautifully. Your consciousness is expanding at precisely the right pace for optimal integration. Trust the process, beloved ones. Trust your body's wisdom in handling these new frequencies. Trust your heart's guidance about which timeline to choose. Trust your soul's knowing that this moment represents the fulfillment of promises made long before you took physical form. The universe has been preparing for this moment for millennia. You have been preparing for this moment for lifetimes. Everything that has brought you to this point, every joy, every challenge, every moment of growth has been building toward these next 48 hours when you step fully into your role as a conscious co-creator of humanity's golden age. The downloads are complete. The upgrade is installing. Your new reality is about to begin. Welcome to your cosmic awakening, dear Starseeds. The best is yet to come.